Hello, welcome back to Be a Legend. Today, the unbeaten run has come to an end. Let's hope that it's just a blip and nothing more, because we've had a really good start to the season. Welcome to Be a Legend. Welcome to episode 74 of To Be a Legend. My name's Mark, and on today's episode have two games for you. The first game is against West Ham in the Premier League, and then we have a Carabao Cup fourth round game against Tottenham, who we are actually playing as is our save in the FM21 beta save. So full circle, or if you like, whatever's going on with that. As you will see, we are currently fourth in the Premier League. We were top, but things have gone a little bit awry. We were top after beating West Brom by 1-0, and then we've gone a little bit of a thing. I'm doing it this way because I'm recording the next episode, which is a special really. The two Benfica games, home and away. And what I don't want to do is to spoil the episode, really. So I'm doing it this way to avoid you seeing what the results are in the Benfica game. We've played one up to now. We've got the other game to play. But needless to say, as I say, we are 20 points from 9 games, having lost one. And the game that we lost, we won that game against West Brom by 1-0. Goal from Finley Burns, and I'm guessing it's from a corner. Let's have a look. I think I might have the speaker on, but we'll check that off. Finley Burns, Leighton Stewart having one cancelled after 37 minutes, and they have one cancelled after 86. We're not going to see it because I'm not quite sure what's happened. Oh man, when it all goes wrong. Let's try it again. Nope, it's not going to let us do it. Right, okay. Let's try something different then, shall we? Will it let me do this? Yes. So this is the disallowed goal. Leighton Stewart there, lovely ball in from Gomez. Leighton Stewart heading it home. But the referee with VAR and decided that it was to be disallowed. Right, can we see the Finley Burns now? Now we've got that sorted? Yes, we can. Haggy with the corner, and Finley Burns doing what Finley Burns does well, and a goal from the corner. So, yeah, that was our 1-0 win against West Brom. And we went on then and lost 2-1 to Everton, which wasn't very clever. Calvert-Lewin, after 33 minutes, putting them one in front. Vaz scoring the second after 50 minutes, put us on the back foot. And Leighton Stewart getting our consolation goal after 71 minutes. But needless to say, we weren't really that out of the game. It was just one of those games we never seemed to got a complete foothold in, and it's one of those things. We had to lose at some point or other, and that was the game that we lost. But as I say, we are currently in 4th place. Having said all of that, a lot of the teams around us have played already. Let's have a look. As you will see, Friday night game, Liverpool beating Manchester City 3-2. And then Chelsea beating Norwich while Chelsea are on top. Arsenal 1-1, Leeds 3-1, Newcastle losing 2-1 to Derby, Portsmouth 3-1 winners at Nottingham Forest, and Manchester United 2-0 winners at West Brom, which leaves us, as I say, in 4th place behind Chelsea, Manchester United and Manchester City. But if we were to win against West Ham, who are currently 7th, if we were to win, we would go above Manchester City and Manchester United into second place. I think it's perhaps a tall order, maybe not. We'd have to score 5, maybe 6 goals in order to get in front of Chelsea at this point, because their goal difference is looking vastly superior. But we've got to win the game first. So, without any more to do, let's go through to that first game of the episode, a game against West Ham. And then we will have our second game of the episode, which is a Carabao Cup 4th round tie at Tottenham. And the team we have for the game against West Ham: Kovar in goal, Gomez, Matabe, Tabu, Burns and Lasala becoming the defensive line. Of course, we do still have an injury to the I can't remember what his name is, Walker now I think it is, on the left side, but he's still out, and Gomez has come in and almost made it his own, really, out there on that left side. Avila and Henry in central midfield, and in front of them Robson, Hagi and Gattusis. Montundo has been dropped out of the matchday squad basically because he's not been playing well, and then when he had a chance to come on and do something in the last match, didn't do it. So he's basically dropped out, and he needs to buck his ideas up. Hagi obviously is good with Stewart, and Gattusis coming in on the right side, albeit Josh Blakesley, he is back on the bench, coming back from injury. He can play, but he needs to be monitored. So we're giving him a run out probably at some point, but we'll see. Gomez, Beckett, Carroll, Blakesley, Goodjohnson, Thomas and Flores are on the bench for this one. And as I say, a win is a must. And here we go. As we come out onto the pitch for this one, home match against West Ham. Wolves and Tottenham playing in the other fixture. Kovar to Burns, Burns to Henry, to Avila, to Henry, to Gattusis. Nice movement. Lasala comes forward, crosses the ball in, looking for Leighton Stewart, and then Leighton Stewart headed it down into the path of Hagi. And Hagi puts it away. 1-0, 4 minutes on the clock. And West Ham already looking a little bit despondent from that. Ball in. Leighton Stewart headed it down, and Hagi hits it on the volley. Kept it low, kept it down, and 1-0. And as prophesied, we go up into second place. Gomez here with the throw-in to Robson. Robson to Gomez. Gomez finds Henry. Henry back to Matabi Tabu. Gomez again. Gomez crosses it for Henry. Avila. Robson. Leighton Stewart. Back heels it to Hagi. Henry finds Lasala and puts it into the path of the Gattusis. Gattusis with his second goal of the season puts it 2-0. 16 minutes on the clock. Cartwheel to boot. Highlight from kickoff. I'm not quite sure what that means, as West Ham look to try and get back into the game. We need to make sure we defend now. Burns heads it down to Henry. Back to Burns. Burns over the top looking for Leighton Stewart. It's not going to get there. And it's cut out and back to the goalkeeper. It was a nice try, nice move. Well, Hernandez gets on the outside of Tabu, and he's got all the way in, and what the heck was going on there? Daniel James gets his 4th goal of the season, and they get one back almost immediately, which is a little bit worrying. Tabu let him have, just didn't really sort of get anything in, and it hit the post, I think, came out, and James just pounced on it. Almost like the defenders were frightened to get rid of the ball. drop a little bit of encouragement because we don't want anything further to happen at this stage of the game. And we have a free kick 24 minutes into the game. Taboo. Gomez to Henry. Henry tries to weave it through to Leighton Stewart, but in doing so, we've given it away again. Hernandez is in again, and that time it was blocked by Taboo. Good blocking there. Fantastic defending this time. Shame he didn't do it last time. Right, James. Hernandez. I'm not quite sure we haven't got anything on him. Onto the weaker foot, as all these players should be weaker foot. And I think we need tight marking on Hernandez as well. Corner comes in. It's headed clear by Gatsis. Out to Robson. Robson now on the break, but he's caught by the player. And that's going down as a clear-cut chance, which I'm not surprised. Hernandez finds himself in space, and a last-ditch tackle there by Taboo prevents the goal, which would have brought it back to 2. And Gomez throws it in to Haggy. Haggy holds the ball up. Henry, Avila, but Avila caught on the ball, a bit slow. Henry with the tackle on James. Lasala. James goes chasing after Lasala, having lost the ball, wants to try and win it back, but Lasala gets round his man, beats the tackle, comes away with the ball, but it's cleared. And West Ham, since going that second goal down, seem to have pulled themselves together somewhat. Gomez heads it back to Kovar. Kovar to Gomez. Taboo. Burns. Back to Taboo. Gomez. What is going on here? Get rid of the ball, please, boys. Otherwise I can see something stupendous going on. Burns. Taboo. Avila. Avila gets it up front for Leighton Stewart. Into space. Lovely ball. And he's chipped the goalkeeper. And Leighton Stewart gets number 3, his second of the game. Lovely breakout from defence after it looked like we were messing around with it too long. And Leighton Stewart just chipped the goalkeeper. And a great counter-attack. Great, but it was also very, very clinical. As we go towards half-time and half-time arrives, topsy-turvy half. West Ham definitely got back into that game, as we saw from the highlights, and gave us a little bit of a roughing up for a short while until we managed to get ourselves back together again. But first half stats: 6 shots, 4 on target, 0.74. Again, 60% of the possession against West Ham's 4 shots, 2 of which have been on target, 0.51, 40% of the possession. Second half is coming up next. And Leighton Stewart gets us underway for the second half. Back to Taboo, who passes it to Burns, currently in second place. Lasala to Henry, to Gatsis, back to Henry. Henry now comes in field and given the ball away to Conte, and Taboo can't keep up with him. Kovar's cut the angle a little bit, and as it was, Conte put it straight into the arms of Kovar. Henry didn't see, I think he was trying to get Avila away, but didn't see Conte lurking behind him, I don't think, and nearly cost us dearly. Luckily, it didn't damage us too much. Tottenham equalising with Wolves. As we head to the 70-minute mark, Aaron Henry is tired, so it will be one of the changes. So is Gatsis. This Bobby Carroll coming on for Aaron Henry. And I think we know who's coming on for Gatsis. Blakesley will make his return to the full team. Both seem motivated. And Blakesley's on. Let's see if he can do anything. Haggy and Robson are tired. Haggy gets the ball in. Finley Burns gets his 5th goal of the season. And it was one of those that he heads in. It wasn't a bullet header, but he just got his head to it and crept in at the far post. Here he is. There's the header. And in it goes. And 4-1. 4-1. Looking to make our final change then. Do we take Haggy? Do we take Robson off? Robson's had a bad game. Haggy's not had too bad a game. He will tire. Luke Thomas could come on for him. Haggy. Who could come on for Haggy? That is the question. Flores possibly. What a dilemma. I'm going to take Haggy off for Flores. There we go. That's decision made. And whether it's the right one or not, I can't change both of them. We've got to go for one. Lasala now with a throw into Flores. Flores, come on. Prove me. That's a lovely ball in. Hung there, but nobody could get on the end of it. Pineda has got clear. Carroll's going out to keep him at bay, and Carroll gets a boot in and manages to salvage the attack. Avila back to Lasala. Lasala's given the ball away and gets a tackle in, but just wide, and that could have been Lasala, who is tired. But I think what we're going to do is we are going to go to cautious. Drop a bit of praise. Just get the guys to see the end of the game. Not do anything daft. Tottenham 3-2 now against Wolves, having come from behind. But Wolves get back in the game. 2 late goals. And Wolves now back in front 4-3. But we've won this one 4-2. And, well... goals from Haggy, Gattasis, Leighton Stewart and Finley Burns, and just a single goal from them. David James, I think it was David James. Was it David James? James anyway, I'm not sure. James. Daniel James. So there we go. That's the game, and very pleased with that performance. Good win. Leighton Stewart, pleased with how you did today. Haggy, delighted with your performance. Gadsis, pleased with how you did. And likewise with these all getting Finley Burns having a good game. Pleased with how you did today. And Lasala, albeit that last bit, and even Kovar. So, I think Bobby Carroll had a good game when he came on. Josh Blakesley. So that's the first game. And you've got to be pleased with the result, and a performance as impressive as that. I'm very happy. Let's have a quick look at the table then, how it stands up. Brighton drawing 1-1 with Leicester. Wolves beating Tottenham 4-3. And as it stands, with 10 games played, we are second, only on goal difference. 2 goals different to Chelsea, who are leaders at the moment. Manchester United third with 22 points. Manchester City fourth with 20 points. And then come Liverpool, Norwich and Wolves. West Ham are down in 8th on 18 points. And in the relegation zone at the moment, Brighton, Arsenal and Leicester. Right, it's through to our second game of the episode. It's a Carabao Cup 4th round tie. And it's against Tottenham Hotspur. And so this is the team that we are putting out against Tottenham Hotspur for this fourth round Carabao Cup tie. Kovar in goal. Toby Walker comes back on the left side. He's not fully fit. Can play 75 minutes. I'll need to look at this in a minute. Taboo, Burns and Lasala. I'm still thinking that that really, unless he's tired, we should be playing Gomez. Unless he can't. Toti Gomez. I do think we should probably be playing him anyway. Avila and Carroll in midfield. Matondo gets a return, or does he? I haven't finally decided. Flores and Blakesley on the right side, and then Stewart up front. Gomez, Beckett, Thomas, Pike, Goodjohnson, Henry and Afri on the bench. I am going to make a tweak to this because I do not like it. Toby Walker, I think we can go on the bench with. But who do we take off the bench? Beckett can play right side. I'm thinking Goodjohnson here. And Aaron Henry sitting this one out. Why has Goodjohnson got... What have I done? I've messed this up completely. Hang on a minute. Goodjohnson. Swap him back with Toby Walker. Right. Goodjohnson for that. And then what we will do is Toby Walker for Beckett. Just bear with me a moment. And then Beckett, wherever he's gone, Beckett will switch out for Gomez again. Right, so I think that has sorted it out. So as you see, Gomez on the left now. Then Matondo, still debating whether he should get a run out or not, because if he's not playing well, it means we have to. Gatsis is not on the bench. Why is Gatsis not on the bench? Seems a bit bizarre. I get the point of resting these players. Zach Pike isn't completely fit, so Gatsis will go in there. But Matondo, he just hasn't been. Right, we'll give him a run out. Have we got a left-sided? Luke Thomas could come on for him. On that left side if needs be. Right, we're okay. We'll go with that. First half is coming up next. And here we are with the teams out on the pitch. And game underway. Gomez has an early throw in to Flores. Flores tucks it inside to Matondo, who just didn't really do a lot. And Leighton Stewart trying to get something out of nothing. Kane with the ball looking for one of his players, Massino. But it was a bit wayward as well. Needs to be careful of wayward shots. That's a long through ball. Kovar not going to be troubled by that. Thrown out to Burns. And we are in trouble, but a double ricochet off of Burns, Finley Burns. Kovar throwing it to Burns. And Otavio was on him, hit him, bounced back, and then he had a second go at it, had a shot, but Burns managed to get a foot in and stop our blushes. That'll teach you to play silly beggars, won't it? And we've not done a lot up to now. Blakesley with the corner, curls it in for Burns, and it's gone over the top this time. Couldn't get it down, couldn't direct it down. Tottenham asking the questions early on. Dembele is injured. Lasala picking up a yellow card. First half looks pretty even and pretty uneventful, he says, as we go to half-time, and not a lot happening. 0-0 half-time, 4 shots, 2 on target, 0.31, 54% possession against their 7 shots, only 1 on target, a 0.93, 46% possession. We're going to have to up our game slightly in the second half if we're going to get into this game, 1, and 2, we're going to get something out of it. Second half comes next. And as Leighton Stewart gets the second half underway, you see Kane has picked up an injury. Dembele already gone off with an injury, so they are suffering. Carroll picking up a yellow card now. Bit of frustration creeping in, I feel. Tottenham are coming out from the back, or at least trying. And that's a long ball looking for Kane, I think. But Gomez gets it down to Avila. Avila not really proven himself properly yet in this side, but he's had a lot of game time. That's cross in, looking for Matondo, but nobody there. Matondo not getting anywhere near it. Taboo gets the ball forward to Matondo, who heads it down nicely to Avila. Totti, Taboo, Gomez gets it forward looking for Flores. Didn't get it. Mazzino keeps it in, and danger is impending at the minute. Oh no, it come all the way through. Looking, I think they were watching Kane to see if Kane got on the end of it, but Otavio got there. And 58 minutes on the clock, we are a goal down. Lasala, who was supposed to be marking him, didn't take it in. And Otavio has got us. Right. I'm going to try and change all these front runners onto their odd foot. Going hard on him and watch him closely. Right, made some changes to the opposition instructions, and Tottenham definitely got noses in front now, and we're going to need to pick this up. Gonna have to encourage for now as we hit the hour mark. If we're going to get something out of this. Lasala with a throw into Blakesley. Back to Lasala. Lasala inside to Carroll, to Blakesley. Blakesley crosses it in, and it's tried to swept in by Flores, but it is cleared, and Taboo will get there. A little bit better from us, but still missing a cog there. Blakesley sweeps it in, and it was blocked. Almost telegraphed what we were going to do with that. Right, time for some changes, I think. Matondo again. Really should not have played him. Mistake on my part. Luke Thomas can come on for him. Blakesley and Gatsis is a change there. Bobby Carroll having a bad performance in midfield as well, and we'll bring Aaron Henry on for him. So our 3 changes all in one go. We need to up our game a little bit. See if we can get back in this. Lasala with the throw in. Flores down to Gatsis, who's just come on. Gatsis straight at the goalkeeper. Gomez on that far side now. Thomas. Gomez. Back to Taboo. Taboo inside to Henry. Henry looking for Gomez. He's found him. Inside to Avila. Back outside wide to Gomez. Crosses it in. It's cleared. Henry heads it down though to Avila. Taboo. Still we come forward, and the goalkeeper spilled it. Not quite sure if that was Leighton Stewart, Gomez, but the defender gets there and clears the ball. See it come back in here. Avila. Taboo. Gets it in. It was Leighton Stewart who fired it straight at the goalkeeper, who spilled it. and we didn't get away and get in there. We are getting back into the game here, but I think they might have shut up shop now. Right, do we need... I'm going to demand more, and we've got nothing to lose. We're going to have to go up to positive to try and see if we can sneak a winner as we get tired. They have a throw in though, and if we go 2 down, that could well be good night nurse. Cross comes in, it's headed away. Gattis is going to get there. We are on the break now. Gattis goes on a run. Leighton Stewart is coming through late, and he's got it. Leighton Stewart, you could see him ambling around for it. 13th goal of the season, and we are back on level terms. 81 minutes gone, 82 minutes gone on the clock. But you see Gatsis, look at Stewart here, just times his run, waits, there he is, he's in there, gets round a jar and pokes it away. Gatsis with the assist. Level terms, and highlight from kickoff can mean one of two things. We're either going to get a second quickly, headed down by Burns. Avila to Thomas. Thomas looking for Leighton Stewart. His angle was very, very narrow. Gomez, Thomas, and it's headed across against the crossbar. Otavio picks up the loose ball and comes forward. He is dangerous. Henry marshalling him, and he's got round Henry, and Henry's felled him. This is a free kick on the edge of the zone. Apologies for that. And Kovar was equal to the free kick from Mazzinho. Leighton Stewart here just couldn't. He had Burns was in close attendance and not quite enough. And I think he was on his wrong foot to get it away. But Gattis is heading it across against the crossbar. Nearly caught us on the counter-attack there. Gomez, long throw, looking for Stewart, finds him. Get back to Avila. Avila, who's had not too bad a game that I've seen. Avila now gets the cross in. Ooh, long one. Missed everybody. Gatsis now tidying up. I thought he'd lost the ball. Lasala. Henry. Lasala. Back to Henry. Henry now trying to get in the area. Couldn't get in. Lasala keeping him at bay. Ball comes in. It's headed out again. Lasala, though, picks up the loose ball. It's back to Henry. Lasala. Henry crosses it in. It's gone in. Gattis with an assist from Henry. His third goal of the season. And 2 minutes into injury time with 3 minutes to play. We have got a winner deep in injury time. Gattis, and it was deflected, but Gattis will claim it. And game over. We've won that game. Possibly shouldn't have won it, but as you'll see, look at the XG here. All of a sudden, we ramped it up. Oh, I don't know. What would be really interesting to see if that was about the time that we brought. It doesn't show you the time, does it? It showed you the time in the bar here. We could see if that's when we brought the substitutes on. But either way, 15 shots, 8 on target, 1.94, 55% against 12 shots, 3 on target, 1.70, 45% possession. We go through to the next round. Well done, lads. That was a good win. Leighton Stewart, he did well out there. Montondo, disappointed. I'm furious at your performance, so you can sit out until I'm happy that you might be prepared to play. Josh Blakesley, you did well out there. We'll just give him a little bit of a jib up. Bobby Carroll, disappointing. Matebi Taboo, you did well out there. Finley Burns, very happy with your performance. And we'll say Kovar, you did well out there. But coming in off the bench, Gattis, pleased with your performance out there tonight. And also Aaron Henry, who come on, you did well. So the substitutes doing a good job when they came on. Luke Thomas didn't play bad either. What a comeback. See your side completely turn the game round like that must be pleasing. Absolutely ecstatic. Gattis' late goal was something for you. That's what football's all about. A joy to behold. And a 2-1 win puts us through to the next round. along with Brighton, Leicester, Chelsea and Manchester United, all winning in the fourth round. The draw will come up a little bit later, but for now, I think that is our episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. Well, if you have enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with all that's going on for this series and future episodes of a new series, which is the beta save for FM22. And, of course, when we release the full series, once the full version is out. New episodes of To Be a Legend currently released every... It says Monday and Thursday here. That's not right. Every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. And if you want to keep up to date what's happening on this channel, you need to follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideFM. Thank you for watching. We'll be back with a special episode, Benfica doubleheader, home and away in the Europa League Group F, and we'll see whether we can actually get through to the knockout rounds of that competition. That's coming up on the next episode. It could be out early, but if not, it will be out on Friday, so look out for that one. Till next time, goodbye.